Hey guys, welcome back to another render demo drawing tutorial. I'm Mark and we'll be drawing the Mandalorian, the CHiLD today. So this one's going to be really fun. Grab yourself a sheet of paper, a pencil, some markers, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to draw a curved line, just a slight curved line in the middle of my page here. And we're going to draw the lower section of the shell that the CHiLD is in. So we'll draw almost like a circular shape, but we're doing it in half because the opening is offset. So it's not like a complete circular shape. So we have this lower section here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw from about this same area, right about here. We'll draw the other half of this, and we'll kind of come in about here. So we're not going to go all the way to the edge. So we're going to come and draw the other half of this egg shape, this circular shape here, like that. Okay, we'll go down below here and we'll draw a curved line. It gets a little bit thicker in the middle part here. And then as it gets to the edge, this will kind of come off of the globe shape here. And we'll just kind of like extend that a bit. And then this will have like a little bit of an angle. And then we'll kind of come down. It's kind of like pinched a little bit there. Now over on this side, we'll extend this shape off of the egg a little bit. And we'll angle it upwards to the left. And at the top, this curved shape here will have like a edge, chamfered edge right there. So we'll just come right across like this, and we can get a little bit thinner as we approach that edge. And then because this extends off, we're going to come back to the right and then over a little more. Okay. So we have the lower section of our pod, just like that. Okay, now in the center of this shape, we're gonna go right about here. So this is the actual center right there, but we're gonna maybe start here and go over to this side. So we'll draw a line straight down and two lines to the left that are at a slight angle. Then we'll come and follow this top edge here, and we'll do the same down below. Kind of follow that edge like that. And then we're gonna do again a little bit of a beveled shape there, and we'll just draw a straight line up like that. Then inside here we'll have three square shapes. We'll do a little edge here first, a little thickness. So we'll have three little buttons, and I'm going to try to space these all equally. So if I have this like right in the center, I'm just going to put like a little rectangle or square shape right there, and then I'll just offset one to the right and then another to the left, and we'll try to keep these about the same size, just like that. Okay, so we have our top portion here. Now what we want to do is we'll draw the eyes. So I'm going to draw an eye right about here. So I'm just going to start with the circular shape, something like this. And this side on this side is going to be a little bit bigger. So let's maybe get this a little bit smaller. And then we'll do one over on this side that's a little bit bigger. Now this eye over here, they're not going to be perfect circles. So we're going to do partially a circle like that, and then at the bottom we'll just kind of join these together with a slight curve like that. So it's going to be one eye there, and then this one will be at a slight angle upward in that direction. So we'll have a curve that kind of comes up quick like that, And it doesn't have to be a perfect shape, okay? We just can do that, and then down here, we'll just kind of bevel this a little bit like that. Now we'll have two juicy and giant highlights. So I'll do one there, and then a smaller one to the right. And over here, we'll try to do the same. We're just gonna have one big highlight like this, and then another one to the right of it, like that. Okay, and then just below the eye, we can do like this little egg shape, pill, kind of bean type of shape, and that'll be a slightly off color there. Okay, so let's go around the eye. We'll do a little bump here, and then we'll follow this eye over like this, and then we'll just kind of follow that edge, and then we're going to stop right about here, and then the head is going to end right about here somewhere. Okay, so we want the lower part of that head to be there, so we're going to come out like this, and then we're going to come in like that. So it's going to be kind of like the cheek over there, and on this side we'll have the edge of the eye come up and back down like that. We'll have a little echo shape right here, and then right in the center of the two eyes we'll do a little line like that, and then we'll create these little humps on the left and then another one on the right, and then we'll have a little line going out in this direction towards the right a little bit, and we'll do another little bump here. And now from this peak right here, we're going to draw the part of the head. So we're going to come up like this, and then we're going to bump that down, and then we're going to come up, and then we're kind of come over right about here, and then we can dip this down and then back. Now we'll start with the nose over to the left towards that left eye, and then we'll just do this little V shape down there. Then from there we can do a curve out to the left, and then another longer one over to the right, and this will have a little curve at the end like that, and this will just be subtle. And then the mouth is going to come down from here, come down. We're going to kind of point where this one is. This will be a little bit over to the right, kind of point right there, and then we'll kind of come back up, just meet back up like that. And then we can have the tongue like that. Okay, so we have our mouth, and then just below this eye and this eye, let's create this little line right there, and another two little lines like this. Okay, I'll have a couple little echo lines off the edge of the eyeball there. Now on this side, we're going to do the ear that's coming off the right. So we're going to come up from here, and then we're going to come over like this, and then we're going to point this down. And on this side, we're going to come where the mouth is, just over like that, and right about here we're going to come down, we're going to come over just a little bit, and we're going to come up at an angle, over, and point, just like that. Now it's okay if you're outside of the dome shape, that's quite all right. Now we're going to start where this peak is over here on the corner, come back in, we're going to come down, and then we're going to go just under these little two shapes right here. Come up like that, and then the bottom of the ear will hook and come up like that. Then we can create a curve right there, and this will all just be blacked in over there. Now we could do the ear on the other side. So we'll come from the eye right here, and we're just going to come over, and then we're going to peek this down, and then this will come over like that, and we're going to come all the way down just below this little bump in the cheek right down there. So we'll come up like that, up a little bit, and then over just like that. Then we'll do the top part of the ear. Just draw this line that kind of bends a little bit. And this will just come right into the eye. And then down below here, we'll have a line that comes up just a little bit. And then we'll have this curve on the other side, right like that. And then this, again, this will be filled in black. Now back to this other side of the ear, we'll just create a little shape under there, extra piece of folded skin, and then a curve back to the left like that. Now we'll draw the shirt that he's wearing, this robe. So we're gonna come right about here, just draw this line that dips down and then it curves like this. Then I'm gonna draw a line over to the left. Then this is gonna come from below here, come up, down, and I'm gonna come and hook this over, and this will hook back just below that ear. And then we'll have a line that comes here, and then like this. And we'll leave a little bit of a space there, a little bit of a gap, and we'll just come down with that, right like that. A second line here, and then we'll do a line something like that. Now on this side, the shape is going to come up and flat over this way, and then we'll do this curved shape like this. This is his hand's going to be over here, and then we'll just do a little bit of a fold right there, and then a second fold. And then we can create this curve right there and another one right about here. Now his hand, he's gonna have his thumb that's coming off of this. So we're gonna do a curve right here. And then his hand's gonna come off of this. It's gonna come up and point over to the right, come down and curve in. Then we're gonna have another finger. It's going to come in off of here, it's going to dip down, and then going to come up, and then right here, this is going to come down, bend, and down like that. And then we'll have the thumb that's just kind of pointing up a little bit to the right, and we won't complete it 100%, but it'll be like this. And then we'll finish the other side of this wrapped sleeve, come down like this, and we can draw a little line from there. Now we'll finish off the top of the collar on this side, and we'll just come as though it's coming up here, and we'll just come down into the finger like that. And this will be blacked in right here, and this will be blacked in right there. So we have our little hand. Now we're going to do the other hand on this side. So we're going to come from here, and we'll just do a curved shape like this, and then we'll do the folds in the robe right here, do one there, another one like that. And then this hand, we're gonna draw a U shape like this, just like that. And then this hand's gonna be bent like this, so I'm gonna bend this like that, and then we're going to point this up and over to the left. This finger will come down and curve back. Then we'll have another finger right here that this kind of curves back and up. And then the palm, because he only has 3 fingers, the palm's going to come down and back down like that. And then we can just kind of keep this continued, and then this will continue over in that direction. And then we'll add that thumb back over here, and we'll just point that to the left. So we'll come down over to the left, we'll round that and just end like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go and outline this edge right here. So I'm gonna do a thickness right here because this is opened up. And then we're gonna continue this curve like this, and then I'm going to stop it right there. And what's going to happen is it's going to kind of come down, and then we're going to do another curve, the same thickness, and then this is going to kind of stop and be raised up just a little bit like that. And we're going to come over like this. We're going to have another break in that shape. This will come down just a little bit like that, and we'll continue over like this. We'll do another break right here where this kind of comes up, and continue that line, and this can actually just keep coming all the way down about there. We'll just stop right there for a second. Okay, and then we're going to have some shapes on both sides that are kind of like the little sections that kind of hold this together. So I'll start on the left side. Now I don't have a lot of real estate over here, but what I'll do is I'm just going to make this curve come from here just like this, and we'll just extend this shape up like that, and then I'll just extend that and just have like a thick shape over here, something like that. So nothing too crazy, but there's some kind of gizmo that lets this kind of rotate and fold over. And we'll just align this somewhere about here, and we'll kind of do the same thing. So we'll have this shape on this side that's just like kind of rounded over here, and this is just going to extend down. It's going to kind of come up, and then this will just taper inwards, and we'll just kind of have that go straight, and then we can end that shape like this on the inside right there. And then down here we'll just have him floating around, so we'll just do this little elliptical shape right here, so it looks like he's floating. Alright, I'm going to grab myself a black Sharpie and start to outline my drawing. Alright, grab yourself an eraser and gently erase all of those pencil lines. Okay, so grab yourself some markers and let's start coloring in Baby Yoda, otherwise known as the Child. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me draw the Child from the Mandalorian. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I do videos like these ones right over here every weekday. So until that next one, I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.